介します。
Okay, so we're gonna talk about the importance of keeping your elbows closed with somebody's on mount. So,
肘をタイトに締めていくこと、大切さね、これをマウントから説明していきます。
if I take mount and my opponent keeps his elbows closed, then what I'd like to do is get his elbows open and get high mount. So the reason is because if I'm sitting on his hips, if he bridges, go ahead and bridge any direction. Yeah, I lose my base. So what I like to do on top, of course, is open up the elbows, bring my knees under. Now if he bridges, then I'm not going to get bucked off. So if you're on bottom, you want to keep your elbows closed. So if we switch spots.
下にいる人は肘を閉じて脇を開けられないようにしたいと。で、上にいる人はもちろん脇を開けていきたい。脇を開ければ上に登れるから、そうすると相手のブリッジが直接自分に来ないので、ポジションとしてもさらに安全なものになっていきますと。
So anytime I open up my elbows, he can move up to high mount. Right? Now this gives him a chance to isolate my arms. Maybe he can go for an arm bar. Something like that. Or if I'm coming up like this, maybe he can pull this leg out and go for a triangle or another arm bar if you want. A lot of different things he can do. Okay. So if I keep my elbows closed and onto his knees, then also I can not cross my arms and keep my lapels popped out. Now, so for this I can control the distance of his knees. Like his knees will never come up as long as my elbows are there. If they come over my elbows, go ahead and just bring your knee over my elbow. Like maybe you're like this, right? Maybe you bring your knee on top. No, to the top. So just bring your knee up here. So if this happens, still my arms is okay. I'm not going to get arm barred. Go ahead and bring the other one up too. Yeah. I have a chance to escape actually from here. Like so. So go ahead and get back in line. So that's why we always want to keep our elbows closed. In the case that the knees are up and our elbows are already open, so then we need to work on shimmying out and then getting the elbows to the knees. So this is the importance of keeping your elbows closed all the time.
脇を必ず締めていくことの重要さですよね。今みたいに脇が締まってれば相手の足が上に来ても逃げたりできるけど、脇が開けられた時は必ず肘で押して自分の背中で歩いてこのポジションまで戻ると。
So the way that this is going to help you is that when you are ready to escape the mount, whatever side you escape to, we'll escape to the right this time. I can drop my right leg down, turn 15 degrees.
これ今右に逃げようとしてる時なんですけど。
So I never show him the logo on my back. If he can see the logo on my back, he can take my back. But I just turned 15 degrees, but you see my elbow is still onto his knee, so I can control the distance of his leg. So I can push his knee further down, kick his leg out. You see, his knee's he's trapped where it is. If he brings his knee up or something, if you do that, see, I have a chance to escape. If he leaves it there, I can just reach over, grab it, step out, rotate my hips, and then escape them out. So this is like another good point for keeping your elbows in. It gives you this control over your opponent's space.
ね、肘を閉じておくことによって今のエスケープも可能になるわけですよね。必ず肘を閉じておくということが条件になります。これはもうマウント取られた時の防御の最大のポイントですね。
This is pretty much one of the main reasons to keep your elbows closed in this situation.
You want me to explain? You want me to explain?
Yeah.
I just did.
Okay. Yeah. Well, there it is. So you can keep your elbows closed.
Yes.
So, but in some cases, perhaps your elbows are open.
もし肘が開いてるパターン、もし開いちゃってた時とか、
And you can't get them closed, right?
相手が開けてきてね、締めれなくなった時とか。
This situation is too good. Maybe his legs are underneath my hips. Not hips, but my legs, right? So then I really can't drop my leg down very good.
相手の足がもうお尻の下に入っちゃって自分の今 見せたようなエスケープができないと、右足を下ろして足をすくうようなエスケープができない、はい、
So in this situation, you gotta look for maybe another escape. But the idea is, even if I can't close my elbows, at least I don't extend my arms.
はい、もし肘が閉じれないとしても絶対に手を伸ばしてはいけません。
So we practice this drill in class every day, right?
ね、
Where I put it up, then he goes for an arm bar.
So if you ね、伸ばしたら手を優が伸ばしたらああいうふうにアンバー取られますから。
We go for an arm bar. He can go for an arm bar. If I'm gonna extend my arms at all, if I'm stuck in this position, I can't get out. I can't like move my body upwards. I can remember that his hips are now on top of my hips. So if I bridge, I'm gonna send him over. I'm gonna disrupt his base. So in this situation, I can put it in my hands on his hips. If I put him here, I'm gonna get arm barred.
ね、あそこに置くのは絶対ダメです。でも腰に置くのは OK。
I'll put him here. Maybe some people teach like this, but I think it's really not a good way to teach. To come up here and try to push away, because this elbow is open. Anytime my elbow is open, my grip is going to be really weak. If my elbow is closed, then my grip is going to be really tight. Also, this sets up all kinds of arm locks, right? My arm's getting isolated. I'm just giving him my arm. I'm basically putting myself into like a Kimura spot, and he could take it if he wanted to.
こういう開け方するとやっぱり脇がねどうしてもオープンしちゃうんで、だから、
You could underhook it, go for it. Oh, yeah, you can do it.
ね、木村入られたりする可能性もあるので、やっぱりもし、できるのであれば脇をやっぱ締めながら逃げた方が強い。でグリップも脇がオープンしてないでクローズしてた方が絶対ストロングなんで。
So in this situation, I can't close my elbows all the way, but I can keep them as closed as much as possible. I put them on my hands onto his hips, then I'm really not any danger of getting arm barred.
ね、あそこにヒップに手が置いてあるときはセーフなんですよ。
Right. Of course, I still got to worry about the choke. But if he goes for the choke, go ahead and go for like a cross choke. Yeah. So now he has nothing to stop him from. He has nothing to post with if I do this. Right. He has to let go of my neck in order to post. So.
もし相手が、ね、自分の手が腰に置いてあって相手がチョークを狙いに来たときは自分のヒップを、ね、上げてブリッジしてそしたら絶対相手は手を下にポストしなきゃいけなくなりますから。
So you could also see that when I bridge, I brought his hips up to my chest where I can pretty much do a bench press. It's frowned upon in jiu-jitsu, but there is a time where you can use it to your advantage. And in this case, all his weight it's distributed kind of evenly. Like he's posting out, his hips are really light, and he needs his hips he needs to get his hips underneath him in order to have a good base. So if I bridge and he posts, all his weight is on his hands. His hips are really light, and he has no posture. And I can just lift him up really easy. So this is a way to escape when you have your elbows open, but you don't give up the reach of your arms. You can just bring a knee in, come back down, maybe a single X or something. So this is a good way to escape this position and put you in a more advantageous position. Because now I can just drag his knee over, go for a foot lock if you're a brown belt or black belt. If I want to, I could go for an X sweep. Right? I could go for some kind of modified X, something cool. Flip him over. But all this came from me getting out of a mount. And the reason I got out of the mount is because I didn't reach out, extend my arms, and give him a chance to isolate. So we'll do it one more time. So in this case, his knees are up high underneath my elbows.
このケースは足が上に来てエルボーオープンしてますね。だからでもそれで諦めちゃダメなんですよ。こうネバーギブアップですからね。
In this case, if you do get caught in this situation, at least try to keep your elbows closed as much as possible. Don't post on his chest.
絶対手を胸に置いちゃダメですね。胸に置くとアンバーきますよ。
It's armbar city. So I can put my hands onto his hips, right?
ね、腰に手を置きます。これはいいですね。で、まあ先ほどしたようにブリッジして相手の手をポストさせて前に動かせますね。
Bridge his hips up in the air.
そうするとほら片手で両手で簡単に相手のヒップス上がりますからそこに2入れて
One knee up. One onto his hip.
ガードに戻していきます。
So put him into an X is pretty easy. So nothing difficult. Good.